The greater good.
Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. Things have been changing rapidly in the crypto landscape, and I just did a video on this a few days ago, cryptocurrency executive orders. You can check this video out if you want a quick breakdown on all the new cryptocurrency executive orders that have been signed by President Trump and are being integrated currently. There are also some rumors that I want to talk about in this video. It's not even rumors, really. It's Eric Trump is saying that there are plans to make cryptocurrencies that are made in the USA tax exempt. That is a very big statement and very big news for people that are crypto mining or buying. So I wanted to go over today some of these cryptocurrencies. We'll go through a whole list of cryptocurrencies, especially ones that are proof of work for mining, and especially the ones that are GPU mineable proof of work coins that if this actually does take into effect and there as legislation and law is put into place, you would pay 0% capital gains on cryptocurrencies that are made in America. So on X, Unusual Whale says, breaking, Eric Trump has reportedly confirmed that some US-based crypto projects will soon benefit from zero capital gains tax, while non-US based projects will face a 30% capital gains tax. So that is a huge difference. Very shortly after this news broke, Coin Gecko has made a list of made in the USA tokens and coins. So let's go ahead and take a look through some of these. We've got some of the top ones: XRP, Solana, USDC, Cardano, Avalanche, Hedera, Sui, Polkadot. So those are all like proof of stake coins. I'm more interested in talking today about the proof of work coins because this is a crypto mining channel. You can buy these, and I do hold some of these coins. Kind of glad I do now because they have pumped since I bought them in the bear market. And now if they make it where you don't have to pay capital gains, that'll make me a very happy man. But I just bought a AlphaPex DG Home 1, and that is mining Litecoin. So that is a made in America proof of work coin, and I'm mining it right now. The AlphaPex DG1 is sitting just a few feet away from me. It's nice and quiet. If you want to check out my setup and testing video, I'll show you real quick. I just made this video a few days ago about the AlphaPex DG Home 1. It's a full setup and testing video, and I go over some tips and advice. I also show you in this video that I just posted yesterday, just real quick, how to connect it to Wi-Fi. So check those videos out. And if you like crypto content, subscribe to my channel. Of course, I always say that. It really does help me out if you like the video and subscribe to the channel and all that and share it around. So please do that. Let's move on though. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm interested in the proof of work coin. So let's go through this list real quick. We've got Litecoin on there. I don't know if you consider Helium HNT to be proof of work, but I do have a stack of that. That was from those Helium hotspots that were really hot years ago. HNT is now more like mobile, like it's a little heavier to get into it. But I do have a stack of Helium that I mined or acquired through proof of work, through those little Raspberry Pis with the antennas on them from years ago. So Helium's another project that will maybe benefit from 0% capital gains. Here's one that I find really cool, Ravencoin. Ravencoin is one that I've mined in the past with my RX 6800s. I still have RX 6800s. I had them on NurAI for a long time, but I am considering switching that rig over to Ravencoin because I want to start stacking some of these proof of work coins that are USA made as soon as possible. I do want to stack up some more Ravencoin. Here's another one, Cadena. So if you had accumulated Cadena during the bear market, you might be able to pay 0% capital gains on your Cadena. Here's one that I'm pretty excited about, Flux. I have mined Flux in the past. I've gone to cryptocurrency conventions like Cypherpunk 2023. I'm wearing the shirt right now, actually. And I've met Daniel Keller. He actually posted today that today, January 26th, is actually Flux's birthday. So happy birthday to Flux. Daniel Keller says 7 years ago on January 26th, 2018, 420, which is almost, actually, it's 417 right now while I'm making this video. The Genesis block of Flux was born. So they've been building and growing ever since. Let's celebrate the lucky 7 together. And then they say, share how long you've known Flux and what brought you to the project. So you can reply to Daniel Keller's post today and say happy birthday to Flux. That's what I did. And, give him some love. So anyway, let's talk about what I plan to mine going forward, which is Flux and Ravencoin. Flux is a GPU mineable coin, proof of useful work algorithm. It's efficient. I have 3070s that I can run that are about like 130 watts, 135 watts, depending on your overclocks. And you should be able to yield about a half of a flux per day with a single 3070. So I plan to mine Flux with my 3070s. Right now, if you check out what to mine, you might want to tweak the parameters that you see on what to mine. I wouldn't trust what's defaulting into these because I looked at Zealous. I've been mining Zealous on my 3070s for a long time, but I'm going to be switching my 3070 rigs over to Flux. I've got a rig hosted at Terra Hosting with 3070 Ti's, and I've got 2 Octominers here at my home that I'll be mining 3070s on Flux. So I would recommend looking at overclocks, checking out some YouTube videos. You can get much more efficient overclocks than what it's suggesting and what to mine. So if you use these profit calculators, be careful because they are wildly inaccurate sometimes. Hashrate.no is not quite as bad, but I changed the proof of useful work over to 62.5 and I changed the wattage to 134, and that should bring your like calculator into a more accurate zone, if you know what I mean. So right now, I've been mining Zealous. I told you that on my 3070s, but I'm switching over to Flux. Your profit after electricity, I have 8 cents per kilowatt hour punched in here, but you can change that to whatever yours is. 6 cents is your profit per 3070 per day right now. But if you're getting taxed 30% capital gains on your Zealous, that takes this down a peg. And Flux right now, we're running even. So it's almost like I want to DCA into Flux with my mining equipment, hoping that the news of the USA tax breaks on coins goes through. I'm hoping that this rumor comes true. Right now, it's just kind of like Eric Trump saying these things, but I don't know if he would say them without some sort of like meat behind it. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be some backing for him to make these kind of statements. And so far, like you saw with my executive orders video, Trump has pretty much made good on all the promises and all the things that he ran on so far. So I'm expecting this to go through. Will it affect all these projects? I don't know what the criteria will be. I don't know. But for me, it's worth the risk. I want to continue to mine anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and take the risk. I'm going to switch my rigs over to Flux, and I'm going to try to stack as much Flux as I can before this bull run kicks off for altcoins. Hopefully alt season will be upon us very soon. So that is my plan for my 3070s. Now I have 6800s as well that I could stick on Ravencoin. So let's talk about Ravencoin for a minute. I'm on ravencoin.org. And if you want to check out Flux, go to runonflux.io. So Ravencoin is a digital peer-to-peer network implementing a specific blockchain, which was forked from the Bitcoin code. Open source, ASIC resistant, just like Flux is also ASIC resistant, fair launch, no pre-mine, community driven. And it is one of those coins that has been around for a long time and always seems to come back. So let's take a look actually at the prices of Flux and Ravencoin through the bear market, and we'll see where it's at right now. Flux bumped hard in March of 2024. It was $1.63. Right now, we're down to 50 cents. And I have a feeling that this news, if it all comes true, where proof of work coins are going to be tax exempt, I do have a feeling these coins will pump. So if you think about the numbers that I just showed you before, where you can get about a half of a Flux per 3070 per day, and it goes back up to $1.63, that's a pretty good chunk, 80 cents a day per graphics card. And if you look at the bull run in 2022, Flux, it's hard to catch the top here, but it was about $3 per coin. So that was without the support of the US government and without backing it and saying that you would pay zero capital gains. So I don't know what Flux will do. Nobody really does on any of these crypto projects, but if it can reach all-time highs and go past those all-time highs, I kind of want to start stacking some Flux right now. Let's check out Ravencoin. Ravencoin is another one of those proof of work coins that pumped pretty hard in March of 2024. It was worth almost 6 cents. So right now it's almost worth like 2 cents. That's 3x from here. That's pretty impressive. So that changes those mining calculators quite drastically when these prices are so volatile. They can go up anytime on any kind of news. And if this actually goes through where you're playing 0% capital gains, I expect this coin to pump as well. Let's take a look at some other coins that are mineable, proof of work mineable. Aleo was a GPU mineable coin, and now I just did a video actually the other day talking about how the new Ice River AE0 and Gold Shell AE Aleo ASICs are dropping. So it was GPU mineable. Now you might still be able to stack some with GPUs, but pretty soon these ASICs will be hitting the network. So just be aware. It's still a proof of work coin. Apparently it says it's made in America. I didn't know that about Aleo, but just be careful if you're going to, hop on one of these AE0s or Gold Shell Aleo ASICs. They are probably going to end up like the AL0 and the KS0 Ultra, where you get this thing and then like maybe 6 months later, you're only mining pennies a day. But it just depends on like if the coin pumps, if the hash rate gets taken over by the networks for ASICs, like you know how it goes. So just be careful. Check out this video if you want to. It's kind of going over the new miners for Aleo. Next, we have Radiant. So that's pretty exciting. I've been stacking Radiant. I've been buying it, and I've also been mining it with my RX0. I do have videos on the RX0 from Ice River. So Radiant might be another one that is 0% capital gains. That would be pretty sweet. And one of the last ones that I'm seeing that stands out to me anyway is Meowcoin. That's another GPU mineable coin. So that's pretty exciting that we have several GPU mineable options for coins that are made in America that maybe if this rumor all comes true, we'll have 0% capital gains. I hope it does come true. That'd be pretty sweet. Now, this is not an all exhaustive list. This list that Coin Gecko has seems to be getting longer every day. Every time I check on it, there's more and more projects that are submitting their information and saying they're made in America. So, check back on this list. Like I said, I'll leave the link to this list in the description of the video. It's several pages long already. There's 177 results so far. So, keep an eye on this list and keep an eye on my channel. I'll try to keep updating these things. If I decide to switch off of like Flux or Ravencoin for whatever reason, I'll let you guys know. But for now, I kind of feel like those are the coins that I want to stack. Since I have all these GPUs, I'm trying to kind of heat my home. You might have seen some of my shorts that I've done lately. I want to heat my home with my cryptocurrency mining equipment while it's cold out during the wintertime. I don't want to turn the heat on because then I'm just burning, energy trying to heat my home. I'd rather stack crypto, and we're on the precipice of a pretty exciting bull run. If all these executive orders that Trump is putting in play all play out very nicely and energy policy loosens up, maybe the interest rates start dropping and monetary policy starts easing, global M2 starts rising, liquidity starts rising. This is a very exciting time to be in crypto. And if you want to follow my channel, like I said, subscribe. I will continue to try and keep you guys updated on all the new stuff that's coming out with these new orders and new laws that are coming into play for crypto. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful to you, or at least interesting. If it was, make sure you guys smash the like button. It really helps more than you know. Subscribe to the channel if you found the information useful. I will continue to try and make these type of videos. And last but not least, don't forget to keep it decentralized for the greater good.
The greater good.